Hello gentlemen and welcome to my 99 range through the Abyssal method guide. And since they changed the range mechanics of Chinchampas, you can now use them with EOC. And if you didn't know that already, when you're using EOC, whenever you use an ability, you will not use like an arrow. The same thing works with Chinchampas. So if you're using a Chinchampa and you're using an ability at the same time, it will explode like before. And at the same time, it will save your Chinchampa. So it's a lot cheaper, and it's really good XP per hour. So I'm going to show you in this guide how to do it, and here's the setup. Alright, so for your setup, you're going to want to get the best range armor you can use with the best offensive bonuses. You're going to want to get either gray or red Chinchampas. Now the difference is you can start using grays at level 45. They're cheaper, but they do less damage obviously. And with reds, you'll get a better XP per hour, and you can start using them at 55 range. And they are almost double the price though, so that's a trade-off. Besides that, you should get a Charming Imp. As always, it's free charms there. Bring Overload's best stat boosting potions, some food, teleports to get out, and just in case you find a PKer in the wilderness, and leave some spaces open for your charms. For your ability bar, you're just going to get a standard range setup. You're going to want, if you have it, Death Swiftness ability, because every 30 seconds, or 1 minute I believe, you can use it and it'll boost your range output of damage by 50%, and it'll do damage to some of the abyssal creatures, giving you a little bit extra XP per hour. I would suggest putting the Ricochet ability first, so whenever it's up, it'll go and it'll hit many targets at once because it'll stack. Another ability you might want to use is the Incendiary Shot that does like an AoE attack, because that will help as well. Alright, so once you're set up, you're going to be in Edgeville, and you're going to go a little bit north to the Wilderness Wall. Now, just be careful of PKers. It's not very long in the wilderness, but there's always a chance. There's always people waiting for you to bring those weapons in, and so they can kill you. Yep, they're silly, but who cares? They're there. So just make your way north once you're at the wall towards the Abyssal Mage. There's just going to be a few skeletons. It's not that far, just at the end of the river here. You see in this video, I see a white dot, so I'm like, oh, someone's trying to PK. And I notice, oh, it's a little kid. So I just stay cautious. You know, the wilderness is the wilderness. So teleport with the Abyssal Mage and just find your way to one of the two spots. They're at the southwest and southeast sides of the abyss. It's a big circle, but I'll show you the southwest version. Now here, all you have to do is stay there, and they will keep attacking you. Just make sure Revolution is on, so your abilities are going. Ricochet is on. Take a drink of your Overload, and have some fun. You can come back in 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, you're going to drink another Overload, and every 10 minutes, you're going to run north again so that you can make them aggressive again to you. Now, depending on the different kinds of Chinchampa you use, you're going to get varying rates of XP, but even great Chinchampas are going to be amazing XP per hour, and they're about half the price. So if you have a little bit of a hole in your pocket from all this, then just all you have to do is get great Chinchampas. It's still a really good XP, and it's very AFK. Anyways, that's all for the guide, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helps a lot for those people who don't like trading range. It's very AFK, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you found it very helpful, and as always, remain a gentleman.